Hello and welcome. So today I'll be working with you and going over with you how to work with mood board templates on Adobe Illustrator and pretty much how to get imagery and color in these templates here. So this template is available on Creative Market through Onward Wander Studio is the shop. And this is a nice square format, as you can see. It's great for Instagram and whatever else you'd like to use it for. So I will show you, this is the template here and one of the files. And then this is what it'll become. So as you can see, it's a compilation of different imagery, textures, and color that creates a really nice feeling and mood. All right, so first what we're going to do is we're going to implement the first image here. So what you want to do is once you have everything opened up and ready to go, you will click with your cursor on the triangle image here. And the way to get the imagery in this shape is to go over to your toolbar and you want to go right down here to the Draw Inside button. So you'll see it's a little circle, it has kind of a quarter of a square in it. You click on that. And you'll see that it's activated when you see these dotted lines here. So everything's good to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go up to File, scroll down to Place, and wherever your imagery is that you'd like to place, you'll go there. So, let's see here, I'm going to find it's right here. So then we just press the word place, click on that. As you can see, it kind of pops up here and you just want to click and drag and it'll fit really nicely in that shape. Now a few pointers. So this is right now activated in the shape, and without clicking off of this you can move it around. You can also make it larger or smaller by clicking on the little scale button here, and you want to hold down the shift before you click on it. So hold down the shift button and then you just pretty much click and drag. The other thing you want to avoid is just making it too small where it doesn't fit in the space correctly in the shape. When you click off of it and you want to come back later to change it, what you have to do is you need to click on it once, click on it twice, and you can see that now everything's kind of been more grayed out and not as bold or prominent. You then click on it one more time, and that's when you're able to kind of move it around in the shape without the shape itself moving, because that can happen. And then to get out of that, you just get off of the shape itself and you double click on the artboard or the pasteboard here. Okay, so after that, you pretty much then go ahead and do that for everything else. So I'll do one more. I'll do, let's see, do a square over here. So we have this lady here. And again, you just click on the shape. You click on the Draw Inside button here, which activates the shape. Then you go to File, Place, and then you select the image that you'd like to place in that square or in that shape. And then you just click and drag generally over the shape, and you can always move it around. I think that looks good. I double click to get pretty much out of it and let it be. Now, if for some reason you decide you want to replace this shape, let's say, or not shape, but the imagery inside the shape, what you want to do is you click on it. You want to go to, I believe it is Object. You go to Object, Clipping Mask, because technically that is what it ends up being. It's a clipping mask. And you press Release. So now the shape itself is separate from the image. And you can just click on the image, you can delete that, and you can go back to replacing the shape you'd like. Now, also just to note, all these shapes, you can move them around on here. They're not locked in. So just keep in mind, if you end up clicking on this and you're trying to move the image inside, you're trying to move it around, you might just move the actual shape itself. So if that happens, just press Control Z, you go back. At least on Mac, that is what it is, it's Control Z. It might be Option Z if you're on a PC. And then I'm gonna just also quickly show you how to fill these with color. So these here are just basically indicating that they are different color items, or just different colors. And you can fill those in to really complement the different imagery or the mood that you're trying to elicit. So you have that selected here, and you just go pretty much to your color swatches. I'm just going to click on the colors that I already had set. So yeah, that is pretty straightforward and simple there. There's just a few extra steps with the actual imagery and getting the shapes in, or not the shapes, the photos or any of the imagery that you have. If for some reason you have a pattern set that you're interested in implementing, I can just show you that really quick. So let's get off of that. Click on this one instead. So again, I believe actually, no, if you have a pattern in your swatches, you don't need to do that. You do not need to click on the mask. You can just pretty much click on this. And I'm going to pull my patterns that I have here. So yeah, if you have any patterns in your swatches or any pattern collections that you have, you can also very quickly and easily add patterns and create a nice piece of imagery. Like this is in a way a pattern. This is not necessarily a vector pattern like the one I just placed, but it gives a similar idea of texture, pattern, creating that certain mood that you're looking for. So overall, that is pretty much how you work with them. And all of these will be coming in separate files. So one thing I would recommend is, again, if you are to be creating these mood boards, what you want to do is just create an additional copy of each one. So you can always have that original file, and it can always be used as a template later down the line. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message on Creative Market. Again, I'm Lauren at Onward Wander Studio. Or you can also send a comment below. Yeah, and I hope you all have a really great day. Again, if you have any questions or anything that you're not sure about, I'd love to help you. All right, take care, guys. Bye.